Welcome back to Exploring Temecula. Today we're doing the top 10 communities in Temecula. If you enjoy or are looking to move to this area, make sure you subscribe. We do a lot of video. And also in the description, I'm going to have a link that will specifically bring you to home searches on every single one of these communities below. So if one of these communities suits your needs, or if you think that you're going to like this area, again, go in the description. I've got home searches for you. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, number one on our list, Wolf Creek, and this is one of the first communities I actually ever did in Temecula. Just real simply, real quick, one of the best things about Wolf Creek, there's 3 parks really close by. So if you're into the outdoors sports, I mean, you've got Paula Park, you've got Wolf Creek, and you've got one of the biggest parks, if not the biggest park in all of Temecula. It's called Patricia Birdsall Park, and that has everything: baseball fields, basketball, football fields. So if that's something that you're into, definitely check out Wolf Creek. And it's also really close to the freeway. So again, if you're commuting to work, especially going south on the 15, check out Wolf Creek. I think it's a beautiful community and you'd really like it. Okay guys, next is Harveston. And one of the things I talk about is if you work north, definitely check Harveston out because it's going to cut down on your drive time. You can just get off Murrieta Hot Springs, just shoot right out the 215 or 15 freeway, and you don't have to hit all that traffic down below. But another couple things I like: first of all, it's unique. It has its own lake. It has a walking path around the lake that's about 1 mile long, and amenities close by. You know, Winco, the mall, you know, Yard House, the Lazy Dog restaurant. I mean, all these restaurants and everything, like within 5 minutes. Another big benefit is it's close to Costco, and the reason being, Costco gas is like 50 cents a gallon cheaper than any other gas station. So, you know, over a year, you're going to save a lot of money, and it's convenient to get there. So again, those are just a few things that I love about Harveston. And if you want more information, again, it's in the description. Number 3, Los Ranchitos. Real quick, if you're a horse lover, I have hit on this a lot, and I've done an extensive video and blog post about it with drone shots. But if you are a horse lover, horse facilities, the lot sizes are going to be anywhere, I think, from around 1 to 5 acres. And it's close to the freeway. You really have that country feel, but you are not far from anything that you need. So if you're into horses, or you just like you know, the country feel with a large lot, Los Ranchitos. Okay, next is Chardonnay Hills. Love this community. It's close to the wineries, which is obviously, if you like wine, a huge plus. They've got 2 pools, tot lots, you know, beach volleyball, and some a dog park. So it's a community that's really quiet, close to everything. You get a lot for what the HOA is. I think the HOA is around $100 a month. Taxes are low. I've actually talked to some residents in Chardonnay Hills while I was doing the video, and they love it there. They've been there a long time. So, you know, check Chardonnay Hills out. It's going to be an affordable area of Temecula, and I think that you're going to really love it. Okay, next we have Meadowview, and Meadowview is going to be similar to Los Ranchitos, except the lot sizes are going to be a little smaller overall. And FYI, Meadowview is on propane, so just want you to know that. But it's a beautiful community, close to everything. Again, you know, I talk about this all the time, but pretty much every community in Temecula has, you know, things around it that you need in your daily life, which makes it really convenient because, you know, when you're working and driving in Southern California traffic, you know, that extra half an hour or hour a day that you're not in your car really helps. So, you know, again, if you want to live a quiet country style life, Meadowview. Next up, we have Crown Hill. A few reasons I love Crown Hill: close to the wineries. HOA is like $70 a month. You know, it's got a lot of conveniences nearby, and the community is nice and quiet, and people that live in that community take pride in ownership. They really love that area. And you know, again, this just from talking to some residents in Crown Hill, I mean, they thought they made a great decision to move there, and they really do love it. So again, affordable, low tax area. Check out Crown Hill. Okay, next we have Morgan Hill, and honestly, this is one of my favorite communities in all of Temecula. It's a little farther out, so just be aware. I mean, if you're working, it's going to be an extra 10, probably 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to get to the freeway, but the area is just beautiful. The clubhouse is unbelievable. The taxes are going to be around 2%, so they are a little higher, but again, talking to the residents in the community, they really have a lot of activities, both for kids and the adults, concerts. You know, the clubhouse has gorgeous views, huge pool, and there's 2 or 3 parks in the Morgan Hill community that, you know, I have in the video that I did that have some gorgeous views as well. You know, tot lots, basketball courts. So really, it's a community that has absolutely everything. And if you want a high-end, beautiful community, but not paying millions and millions of dollars in Southern California, Morgan Hill is definitely a community you need to check out. Okay, so next we have Vintage Hill, and it's a small community, central Temecula. 2 pools, you know, pride in ownership, definitely. Lower tax rate, you're going to have around a 1.4% tax rate. HOA is reasonable. You know, they have basketball court, a lot of green space in one of the parks, and they have a really nice walking path by one of the parks that takes you straight to the wineries. So, you know, Vintage Hills, really nice area, community, check that out. Okay, next is Paloma del Sol, and I did this video a while back, and I called it the ultimate community in Temecula, and it truly is. I mean, when you look at what is inside Paloma del Sol, it's got like 4 or 5 pools, walking trails everywhere, massive green space. They even have a frisbee golf course inside the community. So it's really quiet, and again, central Temecula, you know, you're close to everything. The HOA is reasonable, around $120 a month. And I know I'm saying this a lot, but I always try and talk to the residents when I'm at the community. And I mean, pretty much every community that I talk to people in Temecula, they love where they live. And Paloma del Sol is no different. I talked to 2 different people. One guy's lived there for 10 years and he absolutely loves it. He actually had his Frisbee with him. He was gonna go play a round of Frisbee golf. Okay, so finally Starlight Ridge, and I did this video a while back, and one of the reasons I like Starlight Ridge is it's close to the freeway, really close. It's an older community, so the tax rate's low, and a lot of the homes in Starlight Ridge, they'll have some really nice views of the Temecula Valley. So you don't think that as soon as you drive into the community, but you know, again, really nice views. And then also you have Ronald Reagan Sports Park that's just like a 2-minute drive. It's got baseball fields. It has, you know, Olympic-sized pool. It has water slides. It has a BMX ramp park. So really, there's so much, you know, close to this Starlight Ridge community that, you know, if you have kids, definitely check this place. There you have it, top 10 communities in Temecula. Make sure you look in the description. Go to that specific blog post. Do your home search. And call me. I'm a broker owner here at Greenleaf Real Estate in Temecula. My wife is a licensed real estate appraiser. We've been doing this a long time, and we'd love to help you. Until next time, from Exploring Temecula, thank you.